Welcome to the Home Shopping Network. My name is Jacob, and this is my brother Lucas.
Hey there!
Should we get into trying to sell them the products now?
I say, let's do it!
Today, we're at Nordstrom Rack.
Let's just be honest, you're too broke for Nordstrom. so it's time to go to Nordstrom Rack!
I've never been to the Nordstrom Rack. It's not even because I despise it or anything, I just have never been.
Another title for this video could be Rich Nepo Boys Go to Nordstrom Rack for the first time. This is my little relatable moment. Can you play sad music during this part?
Yeah, I will.
10 years ago, I did go to Nordstrom Rack. And it wasn't for a video, LOL, let's explore. I was actually looking for clothes. I didn't buy anything though.
Nordstrom is a luxury department store.
Can
Louis, whatever.
Sorry for interrupting you. Can I do a little name drop moment now?
Yeah.
You can play like bougie music during this part. One time I was at Nordstrom in LA and I saw A$AP Rocky and Tyler the Creator licking in the jewelry section. So yeah, that's my Nordstrom story.
Nordstrom Rack is the discount version of Nordstrom. Basically, Nordstrom would have overstocked clothes, no one's buying them, what do we do? So then they send them to their Nordstrom Rack. There's also clothes made specifically for Nordstrom Rack, so not everything is from like the actual Nordstrom and then brought to Nordstrom Rack. Some of the brands are just actually made for the rack. Once you enter those sliding doors, you're in a shopper's paradise. Me and Lucas were like, we're going to these purses, we're looking at these bags. And stuff isn't cheap here. Like, we saw Tony Birch bags that were like $200. It's not like $50. You still have to blow $200.
And also the bags were attached to these pulley systems, so you know they're expensive. Like you can't just put them in your cart. You need to have an associate come and help you. When I went into Nordstrom Rack, I did feel like it was giving more of a bougie vibe than like TJ Maxx or Burlington, Marshalls. Like it's a step above. They were playing like this kind of high fashion music. The whole aura of the store is getting these suburban moms, like having them feel themselves, you know, like let's blow a bag.
When you're inside, you fall into this illusion that you're in New York City when Studio 54 is open. There's a table full of Coke next to you.
Yeah.
Amanda Lepore just walked in nude. That's what it feels like, and we're literally in Kansas right now.
People throw that around and try to say they're in the middle of nowhere saying we're in Kansas, where we were actually in Kansas in these clips.
We were basically just looking at all of the bags, trying to find the most expensive one. Neither of us had any desire to actually buy a bag. We just wanted to find, let's say, a Gucci bag, so then we can just have that as a flex. We found a Gucci bag at Nordstrom Rack. We aren't gonna buy it or even try to sell it on eBay, but we found it. We're very good bargain hunters. But unfortunately, we didn't find any like very, very expensive brands. The most expensive thing we saw is like Tony Birch, which was like $200. So the bag section is a flop to us because we thought we'd find something worth like thousands of dollars. Okay, this is just Jacob. But then you put on this hat and it's kind of making me feel like I'd be on the cover of Forbes and it would say something like, this man reimagined fashion and now he owns the entire country of France. Sometimes us common folks, we wonder like, how do these people achieve these crazy feats? And I think it all comes down to fashion at Nordstrom Rack.
Like right now I'm in these sweatpants and a t-shirt, like I'm not really gonna be able to change the world in this outfit, but if I put on the right jacket, suddenly people will be doing what I say. I think this was around the time when Meghan Trainor was blasting on the radio there, and it was some song that I think we've all heard somehow. It's that song where she goes like, I don't gotta worry about that, cause I'm a lady. Don't tell me what to do, cause I'm a lady. Like I feel like they played that type of music because can you imagine shopping with your cart in there and it's like, I can do whatever I want because I'm a lady. And they know most of the shoppers are ladies. It's subliminal messaging.
They'd be playing music and then probably every 10 minutes, an employee would go over the speaker and say some pre-planned message. Something like, shoes are on discount, clothing is on discount, swipe your credit card and all your problems will go away.
It was a hypnosis vibe, which I liked. I wanted to fall under the spell.
I didn't want to use my brain. I actually wanted to just support capitalism, consumerism, all that stuff.
As I look back, I'm kind of scared because the deeper we got into the store, the more we got into it.
There were sunglasses, there was perfumes and colognes that were luxury. Now we're entering the sort of beauty section, and I was getting kind of mad. I was like, oh, this is just a discount store where everything is organized. I wish I could kind of find a mess so then I can kind of be dramatic and expose Nordstrom Rack, I guess. And thankfully we landed upon one. There was this big white smear on the floor.
Cum stain?
I'm not sure. There was also a clump of pubes.
What happened here? I'm gonna use a little trendy term, love bombing. That's what this store did. It love bombs you in the first section. Luxury bags, sunglasses, Meghan Trainor. But once you're so far in, you can't turn back because you're too far deep. It starts being a mess. Because I know by this point, you're just gonna accept it. It's actually very toxic.
It's either that or another way to look at it is people walk into the store and they're being respectful. They're just looking at items. But then once you get like 25% into the store, you're kind of just mad. So you start opening a bunch of products, trying stuff on, spilling stuff. Also a time in the beauty section where I was just looking at products. I looked at my long sleeve and there was some dried lotion on my long sleeve.
Crocs in the middle of the beauty aisle. Ugh!
Why do people need beauty products to seem like they're edible? I didn't even know this was a thing, but there was whipped cream SPF. This one was kind of opened. SPF isn't meant to be edible, but I guess people want it to seem like you can eat it.
No, I know there's a lot of people watching who are whipped cream moisturizer people, and I kind of get it. Like, I feel like there would have been a stage in my life where I'd be one of those people. Like, I get the appeal, but
this is a video of me trying to expose the brand Clinique. I found a just normal face cleanser they had, then I saw they had Mun's facial cleanser, so I started looking at the ingredients and I was so ready to really make a big moment in pop culture. Kind of prove that all of these gendered products are just fake. Everything's a construct. But as I looked further into the ingredients, there is actually differences in the ingredients.
yeah, I am sad that they weren't the exact same ingredient list because I was ready to make a TikTok. Get some likes, get some self-esteem going, keep me going for the next month.
When we were in the beauty section, I saw that there was a cookie dough face mask, and I saw that some of them were in the original packaging in a box, and then some of them were just had the mask without the box. So I kind of wanted to do an experiment, so I grabbed one of the cookie dough masks that didn't have a barcode, it wasn't in a box. Maybe I would get it cheaper because the guy at the cash register would say, okay, since there's no barcode, we're just gonna say this is $5, even though it actually costed like $10. We got to the cash register, and the guy working said, I can't find a barcode. And then he was about to talk into that little microphone on his jacket and tell an associate or something. But then I immediately realized what is causing him a problem, so I basically ended the story that this hack didn't work. We ended up just paying the actual price because I went back to the beauty section and grabbed the products in a box.
I know what this gay is trying to do. We aren't gonna give it to you for free.
I'm not gonna put it on my face. My face is so dry.
I feel like the cookie dough might help.
I'm just gonna put it on my hand.
Oh, it's sealed.
Oh, I was expecting there to be fingerprints in here and
I
stuff.
thought there'd be Cheetos in there. Oh, well, can I smell it?
I wanna eat that.
I'm not kidding. You guys look at this. Please, please. Oh, don't you so badly want to?
It's like eating Tide Pods.
Okay.
It is really cold, which I love.
I love
chunks.
I actually feel like I'm on QVC right now. I remember there was this one girl at QVC. I always used to play QVC back when I had a dog before it died. I'd always play QVC when I left the house. And there was always this girl who had a moisturizer brand, and she'd always be doing this type of stuff. Do you remember that? And she'd always do this. Like, I don't know if this sells. She'd always do this, guys. She'd, you guys, it's so soft. And she'd go, look, guys. And she'd, like, do this to the moisturizer so it'd all, like, get all clumpy. But this is reminding me of that. On QVC, they'd be doing this exact same action, but for a whole hour talking about it. Oh, my God. It's so soft.
And then they just keep saying more outlandish claims about the product as they go.
Sure.
Saying, oh, my gosh, it doesn't only moisturize. It also brings you closer to your family and nieces and nephews and loved ones.
The cookie cookie scent isn't as strong as I would have expected.
It's more of a vanilla cookie, but from the packaging, I was picturing more of a chocolate chip cookie paradise.
So this is just a hydrating mask, right?
Purify, soothe, and moisturize. So the results are in, and me and Lucas were both saying that the hand that we put the cookie dough mask on feels more smooth than the one that we did not. Just feel this hand and feel that one. There's actually a feel, like you feel different.
Yeah, this one's all rough.
Yeah, this one feels more like a baby. Let me see what
But
yours.
I think my hands are already so soft that I think you can't tell.
Oh, so
I think my hands are already like baby smooth.
If this was Home Shopping Network and they hired me, I could probably advertise this for 6 hours. Now we're moving on to the women's clothing. Just because we're men, we can still wear women's clothing, right?
Thumbs up if you agree.
Lucas and I both picked out a top, and we're gonna wait for the rest of the video because I got this pink crop top jacket because doesn't it remind you of the main character would wear this in like a sitcom from 2012?
Oh yeah, I was even thinking nowadays. Like I feel like someone on Love Island would wear this. I got this little cropped graphic tee. I think it's of the Eiffel Tower or something. It says something in French, I don't really know. I was thinking I wanted to channel Clairo vibes, but I saw her live at a music festival and I just was like, this was giving her vibe to me, like a Clairo girl.
Ooh.
1 centimeter of skin showing, you know what I mean? And then the sweat's coming.
Because you don't want to show too much skin because else everyone would think that you're a slut. Unfortunately, mine might be showing too much skin.
Whore. Want me to tell you how I would have styled it?
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, that nipple
but I
vibe?
wasn't picturing a nipple though, like more of that.
I kind of like more of that type
Yeah.
vibe. Yours isn't switching genders enough. Like, I feel like mine actually kind of gives the vibe of, now I'm a woman. Whereas yours just gives the vibe of a gay guy.
Yeah.
Like, couldn't you see yourself actually wearing this, like, maybe?
Yeah.
This is the type of top, if you
Men
wear
aren't allowed
this,
to
yeah,
wear
like
this.
you can't wear this as a man, according to the Bible.
Oh, either don't wear it or transition. That's what yours is.
Yeah,
Mine
but-
is you wouldn't have to transition.
You could be more androgynous. If
Yeah.
We were just browsing the entire women's clothing section, once again trying to find a luxurious piece of clothing from Fundy, Omez.
And we had high hopes because Jacob looked at the reviews of this exact store and somebody did cop a Gucci jacket.
We didn't find anything even close to that though. While we were browsing the women's section, one of the big brands they were like advertising or whatever was Good American, which is Khloe Kardashian's brand.
Cue me throwing shade at her.
Oh, yeah.
Girl, your brand is flopping. It's in Nordstrom Rack. What happened? Just kidding. I wanted to have that moment, but I actually fully believe that your brand ending up in Nordstrom Rack, if anything, means you're probably grossing over $100 million a year.
Good American, let's say there's 5 tiers. Levi's is tier 2, it's pretty good, I like Levi's. Good American is tier 4, like the jeans are like $150.
The way I remember her pitching it is, you got a big ass, most jeans won't fit you, get Good American. Because she always would say, jeans never fit me, and I always hated being in the fitting room, so she created her own brand for big ass bitches.
Okay, so do
Bitches in a complimentary way.
This is a top that was originally $169. We got 73% off, now it's $44.97.
And I have to say, just holding these jeans in my hand, they feel so soft. I feel like this has to be like not 100% cotton. I'm not even kidding, cotton isn't even one of the ingredients. It's all just like polyester and lyocell. What is that? Viscose? Usually these would have retailed for $179. We got them for $34. Hey! Okay, you guys all fit.
I gotta say that I love these jeans.
I'm not kidding, they are so soft.
Oh wait, did you show that little flare at the
Oh!
bottom? Kind of a trendy moment.
It makes sense why these are so heavily discounted. You know what I mean? It's a very weird design. Like it isn't a pair of jeans you'd get to wear every day. Like this is not very timeless, I guess you could say. Squat test? You can do squats in these. Like these are literally so comfortable. That's why I don't get why people always are saying, I want 100% Japanese denim. Let's all just be honest, we want sweatpants jeans.
Oh, I actually like jeans when you look at the ingredients or whatever, and ingredients, the fabrics, and it's made with like elastane polyester.
I didn't vote in the last election. You know what I mean?
I
Just
know.
The vibe of like, I don't want to talk about politics. I didn't vote.
I feel like this is someone I want to be friends with.
Oh,
Was it easy to fit your ass in the jeans then? Since
Oh,
it's
yeah, because-
big ass jeans.
These are literally butter jeans.
Okay, I just have to button them.
Wearing this for some reason it brought me back to like seeing our older sisters in high school in 2003. This whole outfit.
These are tight. The biggest con, the pockets.
Oh, they're not real.
I don't know why.
Girl jeans are
Some
like that.
jeans do this. They don't have these deep pockets. I like a deep pocket where I can fit my beep. I think this top is the standout. And the thing about it is that we have to keep this. When I bought it, the cost adjuster man made it a point. This is final clearance. I guess these are both final clearance. You can't return them. So, yeah, it's official. For the rest of the video, I'm wearing this, not this pink top, because this whole clothing is comfortable. You gotta give her that.
I feel like this could complement my outfit. He's actually giving?
It is. For men, I have a pretty big ass, and it was easy to get into these jeans. Now we're entering the men's section, which is much smaller than the women's section, because men don't desire as much as women in terms of consumerism, I guess.
They like a different type of consumerism. Hunting gear, protein, hair transplants. They consume the same amount, just they aren't as much of Nordstrom Rack consumers.
There were some gadgets and gizmos, and it was actually quite hilarious looking at all of them, because it seemed like every single one was centered around either cigars or whiskey. Those are the two things that men like. None of these products get used. They just get bought because people get someone for their secret Santa at their work or something, and they don't know what to get this random straight man that they barely know, so they just go to Nordstrom Rack and buy one of these products for $20.
It's the equivalent of if you were the only gay person in your family. Everyone's like, we don't really know what to get them. They moved to Chicago. We live in a small town. Who even are they now? You probably just get them a RuPaul calendar.
Oh, it's the same type of thing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I was just getting more and more sad because genuinely excited to go to the men's section because I was like, I know we're here for Jacob's video, but I might actually do a little shopping spree. I was excited because I thought they were gonna have all these amazing brands that I actually usually shop and I would get for way cheaper, you know? But as we got deeper into it, the excitement kind of died.
It turns out probably 50% of the men's section is formal wear, suits, jackets, button-ups.
Did you just become an assistant at a
law firm?
Yeah. Then come here and get the clothes cheaper, you know?
Me and Lucas both realized that neither of us know our button-up size. There's like a 16, an 18, a 14. I actually don't know what size I am in that.
And I was saying that we need to figure that out. Because I was saying, what if Mark Jacobs watches this video and wants us to walk in the show tomorrow in Paris? We don't know our shirt size.
Lucas was saying this inside of the Nordstrom Rack, and then we mentioned 5 minutes later that if someone overheard our conversation, they would actually think we're going through a mental episode. Because being in Kansas at a Nordstrom Rack, acting like it's actually a possibility that you're gonna be overnight in Milan at a Marc Jacobs fashion show. It sounds just like the ultimate level of delusion, especially being in the middle of Kansas.
And I think at one point we were talking about what if we got a talk show or something. The whole conversation was getting more and more delusional. But I think that's what Nordstrom Rack is supposed to do. You're supposed to go into a delusion.
Then you end up getting home, looking through your shopping bag. I didn't need any of this, but you can't return it because it's all final clearance. Because you fall into this hypnosis where you thought for some reason you were gonna be a guest on the Ellen show, but then you realize, oh, the Ellen show isn't even on anymore. Why did I think that? Oh, I love you, baby girl, but I know your mom won't like me.
Your papa gonna be worried when I take you out.
I don't know if I've ever said this in a video, but I got my luggage from Marshalls.
I got my luggage from a brand deal.
And you can't really say much about it because the contract said you can't say anything, right?
Yeah.
Put it on my husband's tab, and it's in the men's section of Nordstrom Rack. I'm just confused because if a man is wearing this, it means that they're very gay.
Couldn't you picture most men don't shop at Nordstrom Rack, but the ones that do are gay? So like make a bunch of gay hats for those gays.
Once again, we were looking for expensive luxury items, and we actually came across a luxury item, a Versace swimsuit, swim trunks. It was about $100. I realized that just because someone has Versace swim trunks, I don't have to sleep with them.
Finally, you came to that realization.
We were looking through the entire store. There's a bunch bunch of random stuff. Shoes. I did realize though that they had Birkenstock sandals. They were like $49. And I've got these Birkenstock sandals before. And I remember them being $49. So I went on the Birkenstock website and they're $49. So everything at Nordstrom Rack isn't discounted. This is just the actual price of these sandals. We had been at this Nordstrom Rack for like 90 minutes, so it was time to check out. So we went through the checkout maze. All of these discount stores have a maze at the checkout with all of these random products. Even though you already are buying stuff, they want you to buy more random shit you don't need. And I did see this, so I bought it. Sugarfina Strawberry Champagne Bears. I always find it mildly disgusting when places like Nordstrom Rack, TJ Maxx, Marshalls have food. Yeah, this is gonna go overdue in like a week or two. I mean, the packaging is pretty cute.
Yeah, I've always viewed Sugarfina as very bougie.
What?
What? I thought we were gonna be pouring it out like this.
Let's get drunk. Hey! They're all stuck together because they've been sitting in here for a few years.
No, I actually always am kind of scared having gummies nowadays because I'm just always scared, like, what if it's a THC gummy and I don't want to get high against my will. They actually taste like champagne. No, but I didn't know, like, I thought the whole vibe was like it's in a champagne bottle, but yeah, it literally tastes like champagne. This is a tiny violin. This is a thing people do in their marriage when they're like so mad.
This has ended marriages because the husband and wife started using it so much that like it actually caused like this whole conundrum and like in passive aggressiveness, like a whole other level of passive aggressiveness. Because this is like the most passive aggressive thing ever.
Okay, so Jacob, start complaining.
Oh my gosh. So I'm a dental hygienist, you know.
Of course.
Ryan came in.
Oh, okay.
And he's always flirting with me. He's always flirting with me. He's so annoying.
One sec.
I also love Ryan.
Can you stop
what?
for a sec?
Okay, what? What is that? Oh my god!
Continue what you were saying.
Wait, this is hilarious! Oh my gosh. I'm gonna stop complaining. This made me realize that everything's just a joke.
I'm not being a hater, but this isn't the music I was expecting.
I was expecting that classic violin music.
And that's what I thought. I know this is a gag gift, but if you ever give it to someone, like, it's just so much shade. It's basically saying you're a complaining ass.
While we were browsing, there was this entire section for like bag charms, or what else do you call these? Like things to put on your keychain, I guess?
Yeah, they were called bag charms, but they also could be a little keychain moment.
It's cute. I just don't really know what it's supposed to be. This is kind of a fashion statement.
No, because before your outfit was giving very prep, where that gives a little bit of edge.
Oh, it kind of makes everyone realize like, I'm still fun. Like,
it's reminding me of those two girls who died in Final Destination in the tanning bed.
Yes, this is cool, but it also feels like you're going to a workout class or something. Industrial might be the word. I don't know.
Is it that what it's supposed to be? Like a tool belt, but like make it hunty?
Cute? Yeah. This is classic, like cherries. Cherries have always been the cutest thing.
Yeah, they've always been a hot girl thing.
I guess you're the Sports Illustrated girl, and I'm the CEO of Sports Illustrated.
Oh yeah, I feel like yours is gonna be cool art teacher. I think it's because of your hair too, because you know they actually have your hairstyle.
This is an item that me and Lucas accidentally tried stealing from TJ Maxx. Basically, he rung everything up. This is sitting in the corner. I was grabbing the bag I paid, ready to go, and then he said, "Oh, did you guys want this?" He didn't ring it up, so he probably thought we were trying to steal it and secretly put it in the bag when we left. But we paid for this. We didn't get it illegally. Hello Kitty soap, Hello Kitty lotion. We're too lazy to move the camera to the bathroom, so we're just gonna do it all right here. It literally has a stand. I'm so dirty, I need to wash my hands. What happened?
Little like white things came out.
It's lavin.
It doesn't smell like strawberry. Flowers.
Yeah, a flower bed. Oh my gosh, now my hands are dry. So we put on the lotion, which I'm assuming will smell the same.
Like it smells...
Scented lotions like this, I don't like, but I know.
I don't smell anything. I guess I do smell very
like a flower or
very
something.
light flower. I love this.
It's very neutral. It's just a baseline.
It's cute. It's literally cute.
Both of us hope that you guys bought at least one of the products we promoted in this Home Shopping Network episode. And with that, we're going to go.
See you next time!